Hey, this is Maxtan, and this is Candid at the Movies. I'm here today to give you a TV review, Pluribus. Pluribus is now streaming on Apple TV, created by and show ran by Vince Gilligan. The cast of the show is Rhea, Seehorn, Karolina, Wydra, Miriam, Soul, Carlos-Manuel, Vanquez, Shoot. This is a very, very small cast. So the byline of the TV show is basically this: the unhappiest person in the world has to save the world. I would change it just a little bit. The unhappiest person in the world has to choose to save the world. If you've watched the episodes, you'll understand. I really, really, really enjoyed the show. Mr. Gillian has made many shows that we all really appreciate. Some of us call the greatest TV shows in the world. TV shows ever. Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, movie El Camino, and then he did a little X-Files work. So before we begin, let's talk about how you should probably view this TV series. If you view it the wrong way, you may become extremely frustrated and maybe not want to finish it. I viewed it this way. It made my life a lot easier. I had a much more enjoyable time. Think about this TV series as a character development. Don't think about the premise. It's more of a vehicle. Similar to The Walking Dead, you have zombies that are there every once in a while to do something. So think about the premise of this show, which is very, very cool and a very unique ideal, as a vehicle to push you on. Similar to Breaking Bad, Walt had cancer. He was diagnosed with cancer, terminal cancer, nonetheless. In all honesty, probably about season 3, season 4, you kind of forgot about it. So the same thing is true with this TV series. So if you think about the character and how the character is developed, as Miss Seehorn has to go through those stages that she has to get to the end of the season, think about it the same way as what you're doing with this show. If you try to think about the premise too much, there's a strong chance that you may not have an enjoyable experience, which, hey, some people like those kind of ideas. I really, really enjoyed watching it that way. I felt like I got a lot out of it. Storytelling wise, I hate to call this show slow. I don't think it was slow. I think you just have to be looking for what you want to see. Mr. Gilligan does a great job of storytelling and being extremely obvious of what she's trying to tell you. So if you're thinking there's going to be something hidden majorly that's going to change the plot for this show, you will be unpleasantly surprised or unsurprised, because it's not. Everything is in plain sight. Everything that you need to know will be spoken to, told to you numerous times, and it's your responsibility to make sure that you're paying attention and don't try to go ahead of the story that happens. Otherwise, you will be disappointed. As you watch this show, I would suggest, if you're doing a binge, maybe do 1 through 3 and then go on social media, but stop at episode 3. Don't try to look ahead. Just then you I wouldn't say it's going to tell you the story, but it doesn't give you the same satisfaction as I got when I was watching it episode by episode. I had such a great time being able to see an episode and have a week to go research, see what everybody else is saying, disagree or agree, and then the next episode either justifies how I was feeling or gives me something new to think about. Let's talk about actors. Miss Seehorn does everything. This show was created for her, and so with that being said, she has to portray everything. So every emotion that she gives you, you can feel. So if it's something that she's supposed to be sad, you're going to feel it. She's supposed to be happy, which is very rare. You're going to feel it. She carries the show more than you like to say it. She is the star of the show, and for the majority of the show, that is the only person you may see for a long period of time. So with that being said, I think that she does a great job with it. Miss Wydra, who is, I would say, a co-star, if you want to say that, she does an awesome job of acting with her and across her. She gives her character empathy and some kind of humanity across the board. Mr. Carlos-Manuel, he does an awesome job of being hard-headed. That's basically what he is. He's really, 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 really hard-headed. I love what he's doing. I think he does a great job of doing that. You don't get a lot of it, but you get enough of it to make you understand that hopefully in season 2 he will be much more prominently featured. The person that does what I felt was one of the breakout stars of the episode, Mr. Suit. If you've seen Mr. Gillian's shows, you always have that one actor. In Breaking Bad, it was Bob Odenkirk with Saul. in Better Call Saul with Seehorn. These actors that sometimes they're written in last minute, they're not really given a lot, but when they are on the screen, you look at them and like you're having an enjoyable time. Mr. Shoot makes a character that could be very, very sleazy and slimy and unappealing so much fun. I enjoyed watching him whenever he was on the screen, which is not very often. He's only on the screen maybe 3-4 episodes of the 9, and he's not on there long, but whenever he's there, I promise you I am looking at the show. I stop everything I'm doing, even though most of the time I was watching it, and I had an absolute ball with him on the screen. I hope he gets more work as this show keeps on going, that he's actually employed other shows across the board. Favorite episodes. So 1 and 2 was really good. 8 and 9, the ending, I enjoyed it. They answered a lot of questions that we all had. Some of them we already knew the answers to. Some of them was a little different, but I enjoyed 8 and 9. 1 and 2 were really, really, really strong. My favorite episode is episode 6. It stars Mr. Soup with Miss Seehorn, and there is a guest appearance that will shook you. When I watched it, I was like, what? Oh my God. And it just took me aback. It was necessary. And also on top of that, there is a wordplay. Somebody is told that they're going to be sitting down. You'll be surprised at who is the person who has to sit down. Once again, the idea of there's always something being told to you. You just have to pay attention to see it. I love episode 7. Now, 6. Most of the people, let's try it again. I love episode 6. Most people had a great time with episode 7. Episode 7 had very, very, very limited dialogue, but everything was done by pictures. So if you are one of those people who want to be shown these emotions, you want to show what the story is supposed to tell you, this is the episode for you. Probably one of the best episodes I've seen this year. Episode 7 was just a beautiful art form of an episode. Now, I didn't per se like it because I felt like there were some story beats that could have been out that I just felt like it didn't get to me right. Not as much as episode 6, but episode 7 is still really, 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 really strong. So what would I give this whole entire TV series? I'll give it an A. It felt a little slow, especially for my wife when she was watching it. She kind of got bored with it just a little bit. I had a great time, but I watch TV a little differently than my wife does. So an A is really, really appropriate. Cinematography is amazing. I still don't know how they are able to do some of these camera shots that they are consistently able to do. And who thinks of these ideas? It's just this wonderful. Score is really, really, really good. There is a companion podcast that's through Apple. If you would like to watch that, listen to that as you're watching the show. I think it does a great job of exploring more of the ideas that they put forth in the episode. Gives you a few new tricks and trades, and gives you a few new ideas that they were trying to figure out. It is only, most of those episodes are about 45. So if you can do about 3 episodes, and you can do another 3 hours to listen to the podcast, take a day. I recommend that you watch it 3, and 4, something like that, so that way you can kind of have fun. I wouldn't watch all 9 of them in one sitting. That's a lot of TV in one time. On top of that, you kind of need a little bit of time to digest some of these ideas that are being thrown at you. I definitely would do 5 and 6 together, because I think those two need to be done together. Otherwise, you may get ruined with some of the suspense that's necessary to move 6 along. So 5 and 6 together, definitely more than anything with those two. And everything else you kind of figure out as you go along. Once again, this is Maxtan, Candid, the movie sponsors. We love to have you sponsor us. As you can see, Top Stars is up here. We love to have you do any kind of sponsors. Please email us or shoot a DM to the YouTube. This is Maxtan once again, Candid, the movies, and I'm out.